Okay, I'm gonna start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, giving double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the Akim who are pushing this truth and sincerity all across the world. Alright, now today we're gonna get into why Esau hates Jacob, right? And why Esau was rejected, being the firstborn of Isaac, right? He was supposed to receive the blessings, and which include rulership, right? So we're gonna go right into that, explaining why Esau hates Jacob even unto this day. Why these Edomites, so-called white people, right, despise Jacob, who is Israel, who are the Israelites today, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the Americas and scattered abroad, all four corners of the world, in all nations. Alright, we're going to start at Genesis 25:28. And Isaac loved Esau. Okay, so Esau was the daddy's girl, because he did eat of his venison. Alright, so I guess Esau could make some real good deer meat. But Rebecca loved Jacob. Okay, so Jacob was a mama's boy. Alright, and still is till this day. You know, you ever want to catch some hands, go ahead and talk about a black Latino or Native American's mother or grandmother, and you'll see what happens. Alright, Genesis 25:29. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Okay, so Jacob was in there in his tent, and he was whipping it up. He was cooking some pottage. Alright, and Esau came from the field. And you know what Esau is doing in the field? He's a hunter. He's a cunning hunter, so he's out there doing that. And he was faint. Alright, so he was weak, you know, from being out there all day. Hadn't eaten. Genesis 25:30. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom. So just a couple of quick points right here. Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me." Alright, so apparently he had been killing animals all damn day long, but he didn't think to eat any of them, right? He still does the same thing today. He hunts for sport, you know, for absolutely no reason, just because he loves violence, you know, and he enjoys taking life. So he said, "Feed me, I pray thee." You know, and that shows, you know, some slothfulness, some great impatience, and really ultimately just not caring. Alright, I want to bring up a couple of points right here. Alright, I typed in America leads in fast food, right? Because that's basically what, you know, Esau was doing at the time. You know, he thought he could just pull up at Jacob's tent, you know, and order up, you know, just like these Edomites do today throughout their de-civilization. All right, almost 40%, of Americans eat fast food on any given day, and that's disgusting, because, you know, dietitians, nutritionists, and, you know, trainers, people of that nature, they'll tell you that you're not supposed to have fast food at all, at any time, any point in time, right? Because of how damaging it is to your health. You know, a third of America is dying out daily at fast food. All right, so you get the point. It's disgusting, right? And it leads to this right here: overweight and obesity. Okay, and I'm just gonna go straight to it. Overweight or obesity right now, it's at 70%. All right, in men and women. This is in a U.S. adult, right? This isn't counting children. But 70% is pretty disgusting, right? But I mean, we fall under the rulership and philosophies of these Edomites, right? And you know, this right here goes to show, you know, it's that kind of character, you know, those kind of habits have been with these people all the way to their predecessor Esau. All right. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom. Alright, so let's look up Edom, see what that means. The Hebrew word Edom means red and is derived from the name of its founder Esau, the elder son of the Hebrew patriarch Isaac. because he was born red all over. As a young adult, he sold his birthright to his brother Jacob for red pottage. Alright, so therefore, right then and there, through the Spirit, he was renamed Edom for red, for several reasons. Alright, and also, going on, he's just a very reckless character. You're going to see what I mean. Genesis 25:31, and Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." Alright, and I'm going to bring up the definition of Jacob and what it means. Jacob is a common male given name and a less well-known surname. It is a cognate of James. Jacob is derived from late Latin Jacobus and Greek Jacobos, from Hebrew Yaakov, the name of the Hebrew patriarch Jacob, son of Isaac and Rebekah. The name comes either from the Hebrew root, meaning to follow, to be behind, but also to supplant, circumvent, assail, overreach. So we're going to look up supplant definition. It says to supersede and replace, and that's very important. Alright, Genesis 25:32. And Esau said, "Behold, I'm at the point to die." It said earlier that one people shall be stronger than the other. We know how these Edomites, so-called white people, get when they're weak, tired, hungry. Man, you can't shut them the hell up. I'm at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do me? So there he is. He's a reckless character. He doesn't care about a damn thing. And the Edomites, the so-called white people, they still have that character. They still have that spirit. And this is that spirit. Here's a Pepsi slogan: "Live for now." Right here. This is what their spirit, is driving them to do. Live for now. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about reincarnation or regeneration. What comes next, consequences of anything that they do, or being accountable for their actions. Live for now. All right. Here's another one: YOLO. All right. You only live once, which is a lie. You don't live once. Generation and regenerating is a thing. In today's terms, they call it reincarnation. But no, you don't only live once. Everybody comes back into their lot, right? And Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." 32. And Esau said, "Behold, I'm at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?" So clearly doesn't care. Genesis 25:33. And Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So this is a legit trade right here, right? Esau's going to get some pottage, some lentils, a raw piece of meat, most likely. It said that pottage was red, so knowing Esau is just impatient, doesn't care, wants his food fast, right? He's probably not even going to wait for that morsel of meat to cook all the way through. Alright, Genesis 25:34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up carelessly, recklessly, not thinking about any of the repercussions of what he just did, and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. He didn't care about it. Alright?